Hi there, diary. Um, New video. I know I haven't been posting for a while. Um, got a new piercing. It's elaborate. What else? Celebrated an anniversary. Yeah, celebrated New Year's. Celebrated, everything. He got his late Christmas present, a sweater. Right? He's so happy to be here. Um, Yeah, apparently, while I was gone for, a couple weeks, I received my first hate video, pretty much. Um, it was an incel crying about how he can get a girlfriend, how he's bald, and, all of those things. Well, generally, I mean, should be pretty visible. I don't really consent to my videos being shown on other channels, even if it's like positive critique, if it's like bad critique. I don't want my channel outside of my channel at all. At most, you can like mention my name. That's it. Other than that, I don't want it. This is a personal channel, it's like a personal blog kind of thing, So I don't want my channel outside of my own channel. Don't consent to it. Anyways, I thought it would be pretty nice to teach how to get a girlfriend for people like those. In his video, he mentions that all you need to get a girlfriend is to be fit and athletic, which is pretty funny because I think only one of those men has been athletic that I have been dating. Even ugly people date. So, if you're not like dating, unless you don't want to, of course, then there's something wrong with you. Because even ugly people date. So it means you must be ugly on both the inside and the outside. So you have to think about it, I'll to give you tips how to get a girlfriend, and hopefully it helps some incels like these. My critique, he starts it with, oh yeah, she has been probably passed around at like 14. This man imagines me having sex at 14. Listen, I think this man only thinks that you can only have relationships if you have sex in them. That's not the case. Yeah, if you want to get into a relationship just to have sex with someone, maybe you shouldn't have a relationship. Just buy a prostitute. Yeah, I'm against sex work though. I'm against sex work, but just hook up with someone. I don't know. Don't date someone just to fuck them. That's fucking stupid. Yeah. So, anyways, let's go about it like this. I'll tell you how, like, what's the scale on how to get a girlfriend, So there's 4 things. First thing, of course, yeah, physical attractiveness, that's like normal physical attractiveness if you're like, good looking. I have only had like, I think like 2 good looking men my whole life. Yeah. But it's not important. That's what it means. It's not important. It's the least important part usually. You're well groomed, you're mentally healthy, you're, everybody likes a nice minty kiss instead of bad kiss. Everyone likes, to be next to someone that smells beautiful, anything, as in your perfume, your style. It doesn't even have to be face-wise. You can be not gifted face-wise, but, it's about what you do with it. Like, you get like a nice hairstyle, you get like, you don't even need a hairstyle. Actually, I have seen some very like charming bald men. This man's crying about being bald a lot, so I have seen some very charming bald men. I actually dated a bald man, so I don't know what he's talking about. 2 bald men. I have dated 2 bald men. That your style. You can like wear something very, very nice, very, very charming, something, you have to see what's your body type, to know what you wear. You also have to see your seasons. You know what seasons are? Seasons are basically your, like, how do I say, your color palette, so depending on your skin tone, yeah, mine is very obvious to tell, deep winter. So it's like very dark and very like contrasting colors. Contrasting colors look good on me. For some people, contrasting colors don't look good, but on me, contrasting colors look good. That's your color palette. And you can find it out by looking at your skin tone, looking at your veins. If you have blue veins, if you have green veins, that says, if you're warm or cool toned, and so on, If you wear things that look bad on you, of course it will look bad. That, let's say, do you take care of, anything else? Like, do you have chapped lips? You can like put chapstick, anything. You can put accessories, piercings or something, If you're ugly, you can put some effort into like everything else, and eventually it will work out. For me, I used to be an ugly duckling actually, and I thought, ugh, I fucking hate all men. All they care about is looks and so on. And I'm always getting bullied because of my looks. And so I started actually putting work in and stopped whining like a little bitch about my looks. And yeah. What else? If you're fat, work out. Like, stop whining about, oh, no girl wants me because of that. You have to actually put work in to be attractive. I hate that people think, oh, like, people are like naturally born attractive. Nobody's born attractive. Most of them have put at least some work in. So they have like skincare routine. They have like, hair routine. They put like conditioner in their hair. They, something, at least small things. Some people like paint their nails, I hope you understand what I'm saying. But, even if you can, with all of that, you can do it still. It's not the most important part. There's also 3 more things. Well, second thing is, you as a person, you as a personality. Do you have anything that's like, that you have that's interesting, like hobbies? Do you have anything interesting going on? If the answer is no, then probably people will find it boring to talk to you. And you need to have something going on in your life. If you're just sitting at home and all you do is like watch Netflix, well, I'm sorry, you won't be really fun to talk to. Well, for some people, the attractiveness, levels it out, and it's fine, for them. But if you're unattractive and you're also boring, I'm sorry, people won't really want to date you. But of course there's always the third thing that always saves most people that are really boring, is how well you treat others. In his video, this man immediately starts belittling other women, other men, which is actually kind of funny considering he wants women, but he belittles women. So make it make sense. People really care a lot about, like, how you act towards them. Like, let's say, if you're very grumpy all the time, nobody will want to be around you. Let's say, this is the easiest part for you, I think. Just don't say anything negative, even if you think something negative. That's like, pretty simple, but for some people it's not simple. You need to be kind to people. That's the main thing. You need to be fucking kind. If you're not kind, nobody will fucking want to be with you. You need to be, giving. You need to be kind. You need to give compliments. Also, context matters too. Context as in, you cannot like see a woman like only 3 times, and be like, I think you're the love of my life. That'll be fucking creepy. You need to, it's a waiting game, kind of. You need to wait at least like, like a month, 2 preferably, and then you can be like, I think I kind of have feelings for you. If she says no, you can't be an asshole. You can't be like, ugh, I fucking hate you, because that's fucking stupid. At most, here's a trick. If someone smells bad, you can be like, oh, like, I have this gum. Do you want some? Oh, I have this perfume. Do you want some? Or you see someone's lips are chapped and you're like, ugh. Then you're like, I have this chapstick. Do you want it? But you don't say it. You don't say anything, Or you see someone's hair is like very messy. I have this hairbrush. Do you want it? Want to brush your hair out? Well, the hairbrush might be, I don't know. Some people don't like to share belongings, but that's what I'm saying. Never insult anyone, no matter who it is. That's fucking stupid. You will get nobody because back to how people are being treated. Think about it. Would you like a woman that like fucking hates kids and fucking cusses out kids? They're like, ugh, they're so fucking disgusting and grimy and like, ugh, your fucking dog is like smelly and I hate your dog. You probably wouldn't want to date that woman. So you need like, to be positive about everything. I hate to say this, but like, it might be hard to untrain this, but you have to not be insufferable. So far we have 3 things. Physical attractiveness, personality. Do you have anything interesting? Are you not boring? The way you treat other people. And 4th thing, this thing, actually very important. I learned this the hard way. Very important. Do you actually go out? Do you actually do like anything outside of your house? Do you socialize? You can't expect just sit at your home and just like get a girlfriend by sitting on your ass. Life does not work that way. You cannot sit in your ass and get a girlfriend unless maybe you try like dating sites, but dating sites are kind of meh. I guess you could in that way, but in my experience, the best way to find people to that want to be in a relationship with you is to actually have, again, hobbies that you share together and both being at the place. Like, for example, there's a convention of something, like, I don't know, if let's say you like games, you go to a gaming like, like convention or something, and you both meet there, that's also how you get friends in general, You have to go to like social places. Let's say there's like like a competition or something. You like sports. You go to that competition. You go socialize. You'll maybe find some like tomboy girls that also like sports. And if you find a girl that likes the same thing as you, keep in mind those things. You have to be you have to be not boring. And the 3rd thing, don't be an asshole. Don't be like, I'm better than you. What do you know? That will not get you a girl. But also a 5th thing that I will mention. You do not try to get into a relationship just to be with someone that you love, as in, but you need to basically date your best friend. Because if you date someone for love, like the honeymoon phase fades, yeah, and you just leave them. You're just like, I'm not attracted to you anymore, bye. You should be someone that's like clearly your best friend. Because even when the honeymoon phase fades, you're still like, you really like them still because of their personality, because, you can actually see like, being with them as in, they're your partner in crime, you don't need the fucking, I have the butterflies in my stomach and, I find them so like, sexually attractive and so, I like them physically, and all of that. You need to find someone that you will be like, I can be with this person 24/7. Even if I was like angry at them, I could still be with them. Even if something bad happened to me, I could be with them still. Like you need that type of person. Yeah. So that's my rant on how to get a girlfriend for people like these. Because You know that Squid Game, yeah, that movie that came out. I played these games before. I played these games before. That's me. I used to be a femcel. I used to really fucking hate men, especially men like these. Um, I used to be a huge femcel. I used to not go outside. I had no boyfriends. I used to live in isolation for like a lot of years. And my mental illness and everything, made me pretty fucking isolated. But that also made me pretty fucking hateful towards all like civilization ever. I fucking hated people. I fucking hated men. But eventually I reached the age of like 16, and I was like, or 15. I was like, you know what? No. I will stop being fucking bitter, and I will actually try to do something about it. I will try to get people to not fucking hate me for no fucking reason. Because I was hateful, like that person. I was like, ugh, I fucking hate men. They're like, they're always so mean to women. They always only see women as objects and all of that. Because I saw people like those that do see women as objects clearly. Yeah. But as you can see, that's clearly, how do I say? You can actually go out of it instead of like going in your 30s. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, what I hate about male incels is that they don't work on themselves. When you're a female incel, you at the end of the day you realize I kind of do have to actually work on myself. I actually do need to not be an insufferable human being. Unlike men that don't work on themselves at all and then they complain, even though all of us are on our own. You have to work on yourself to make your life better. You cannot expect for some random woman to come into your life and suddenly make your life better. You don't deserve a woman. Nobody deserves anything at all. You have to work for everything. I literally came from nothing. I had nothing. I was fucking bullied. I was fucking homeless. I had nothing. And you go on, you're like, I deserve. No. You have to work for it. You can't be a fucking asshole and then expect something to like come your way. That only works that way for billionaires. You have to actually pull your ass up from your chair and actually do something about yourself. Yeah. And then he's like, oh, look at all these like men that got to date her. They're exes for a reason. Did you miss the part where they're exes? Where I left them? That's right. Nobody wants to stay with people like those. So that's that. I hope this helped. Yeah.